Hey friends, welcome back to Minnesota Home and Garden, and we are now kind of getting towards the middle of November. We've been kind of lucky. It's been unusually warm here, and so we've been able to take advantage of not harvesting our fall crops, which has been lucky for us because as this time of year rolls around, we seem to never have enough room in our refrigerator or our freezer. But last night the temps got into the lower 20s, and tonight it might get into like around 18, 19. That is going to be tricky for some carrots and beets, and we don't want to risk that. So yesterday we harvested some of our celery, we did some of our beets, and today these are actually our summer carrots. Our fall carrots were on the side of the house, and we honestly didn't have many left after the theft. And then we have some in the backyard. So we're going to try to get after as much of this as possible, and I can't wait to see what we get here. Now, as you can see, there's a couple missing already, and that's because as we needed them, we just grabbed a few. And what your risk of is letting them stay in the ground too long is they get kind of woody. But what we had just the other day was sugary, sweet, and delicious. So it looks like we're going to be really lucky this year. And after the first couple frosts, your carrots and your root vegetables tend to get really sweet as well. So that kind of worked out in our favor this year, as luck would have it. So let's get after it and start seeing what we got in here. And as you can see, as these are just being harvested now, these are some large carrots. And do not forget, these greens are delicious and edible. You can of course compost them, but these make wonderful pesto, wonderful chimichurri, and there's no reason to waste them, so I hope you enjoy them. Okay, let's see what else we have. This is kind of exciting. Yesterday, I'll post a couple pictures, but we harvested some really beautiful beets. Look at this guy. This is probably one of our best years for carrots ever. It's kind of exciting. Look at that. Okay, so we've got some coreless Nantes. We also have some purple dragon carrots, which we'll see on the other side. And then as far as other varieties go, I'm honestly not sure. But that's kind of the main orange and purple varieties. And a risk with changing temperatures, etc., is sometimes they will split. I would just plan on this one not keeping well, and I would dice it right away and put it in a freezer. But still just an impressive size. Look how big that is.
Chubby.
Yeah, one broke off. We'll have to dig this one out. Some of these are really in there. This might be a record. This weighs a lot. This might be more than a pound just in this one carrot. Okay, maybe that record was already being here. Okay, and my hands are cold. It is so cold out. Obviously it could be worse. I trick-or-treated in a blizzard once, so I really shouldn't complain about this weather. And we had quite a nice extended fall, and we really needed the time to get after other things. So another cracked one here, but for the most part they've all been totally solid.
Spiral staircase.
Yes. Okay, I gotta get the one that's stuck in here. Okay. They are really cold too. The ground is cold. Okay. So it was a split one, maybe that's why I got stuck. So far, look at those beauties. Amazing. And look at all those delicious tops. I am so thankful for these very large carrots because carrots are a great snack. They keep in your fridge if you do it right for, better part of a year, definitely through the winter. Even if they don't look perfect, doesn't mean they're not edible and still delicious and good for roasting and baking or even desserts. And I've been wanting to get after some new soup recipes with these as well. So it's pretty exciting for us. Bunch of little guys, but they look delicious. And I was just so pleased that last week these carrots were crisp and super sweet and just delicious. All right, so here's 2 of our containers picked. We have 2 more to go. It's looking really good so far. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, yes, it's so beautiful. So these are a beautiful pink purple on the outside. I think they're called Purple Dragon. They might also be called Cosmic something. They're from Baker Creek and Native Seed Alliance. That's what they are. And no cracks, and they're the beautiful, kind of like an ombre orange color on the inside. They're just a beautiful carrot. They taste delicious, and they do really well for us, so I highly recommend this. We missed an onion last night, but we harvested most of those. We had a good late season of green onions, and we were able to freeze a bunch, which are just such a nice chili topper, soup topper. These are much harder to get after. I might need to get a tool to help get some of these out. Oh, uh-oh. Kat, do you want to grab me something? Okay, so here it is what we ended up with. This box is totally full. Look at these, just huge, beautiful, and some even very, very strange. I got one for you that'll kind of knock your socks off. Look at that. It's split multiple times. I mean, I think we did really, really well considering how late we're harvesting in November. These were probably planted in April or May, and they're just, I mean, the outcome could not be better. We are really, really pleased. Today we're going to try to get after some of our greens out front as much as we can, whatever we have space for, and then we're just going to cross our fingers for stuff to be really cold hardy enough to keep us through. But this is pretty exciting. I really appreciate you guys watching and subscribing to our channel, liking our videos, and we can't wait to keep you posted with what is next to come. So thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.